Okay, this video is for showing you how to set up a barren planet to make mechanical parts. First thing you're going to need is your barren command center. Now, to place this on the planet, you have to be in the system where the planet is, which the system is Kekela. It's Kekela 2, it's a barren planet. We need a barren command center. They're about 100,000 ISK up in Jita. So once you have that, you put it in any industrial that can fit it. It's 1,000 M3. So if you have planetary consolidation at 4, you need 5 of them because you can have 5 planets. Now, you don't want all barren planets unless the only thing you want to make is mechanical parts. That's the easiest thing to make on a barren planet. When starting a planet, this rainbow bar is going to be all the way to the right. It sets the limit of your maximum visible resource. So it shows you the resources on the planet. Now if you hit noble metals, which is one of the requirements for making mechanical parts, you can't really see anything. There's nothing. So you take this slider, click on the arrow when that pops up, slide it to the left. Once you get near the bottom, you'll start to see the planet change colors. That's going to show you your density, and it's going to tell you where you need to put your extractor control unit, which is this nice little thing right here. Before you do that, when you place your command center, which is this little beauty right here, place it near where you're finding the metals the most. So here, this white spot is the maximum concentration you can find of noble metals on this planet. Place your barren control command center. Click on upgrade right here. It's going to start at 0. Depending on your upgrade level, you can go to 5, which gives you 19,000 megawatts of power grid and 25,000 teraflops of CPU. CPU is not used that much. You'll never see it get maxed out, really. It's power grid that you have to play with because it fills up fast. So hit that as high as you can make it. Exit out. Don't click this. That gets rid of it, and then you lose the barren command center and everything you just did. So close that. After you place this, the next thing you're going to place is your extractor control units. So since this is the highest density, you're going to want to place it where this circle is going to be encompassing all of that white spot. So you place it, hit submit, locks in the change. It does cost ISK to make. Ooh, this guy's poor. Let me send some money. Well, this person's not poor. Okay. Oops, didn't mean to send 600 million, but hey, there I did it. So now that we have this placed, you got to remember this one is for noble metals. So you want to just click this and leave it like that. Okay, it didn't work. It didn't stay. So, but I'm not going to set it up just yet because I need to get everything else put down on the planet first. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to switch to base metals. Oof. Base metals are one of the highest found resources on this planet because it's high sec and it's different. So you're going to take the slider again and you're going to pull it back so that you don't have so much white. Now you're going to want to find a very dense white spot. Now the best spot would be obviously over here. However, since you can't have it too far away from this one, the best spot to choose would be over here, where you can hit both of those white spots in the middle. Now this is going to mess up my rhythm because I already had it made, but you know, I'll do what I got to do. So the next thing you're going to place is going to be your barren storage facility. I already have one here for the base metals. That's what goes in that. This one I'm placing is for the noble metals. So once you place that, hit submit. Next thing you're going to place is barren basic industry. 1 and 2. Because each one is going to hold minerals, base metals, that needs to be changed into a higher tier material. In this case, for base metals, it's going to be changed into reactive metals. So We'll get to that in a minute. After you place your basic industry facilities, you're going to place a barren advanced industry facility in the middle, as close as you can get to it, doesn't matter. So there's that. Next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to link everything together. Okay, so to recap, we have our extractor way over here, but it's just because my setup was already pretty much done. Storage facility for base metals, storage facility for noble metals, basic industry for precious metals is what it's going to make, basic industry for reactive metals, that's what it's going to make. Then you have your advanced industry, which is not for robotics, is going to be for the tier 2 material, mechanical parts. You need 40 reactive metals and 40 precious metals to make it. So that's what you need. Your end product looks like this. 885 of them are worth almost 9 million ISK. Now, what you need to do is place another storage facility here, up above your advanced industry. That's going to hold your finished product. Then you need to place your barren launch pad. You need this, otherwise you can't launch things into space, you can't get them off the planet, and you're screwed. Once you get those placed, everything's placed, you need to go here to create link. You're going to click on your extractor control unit. You're going to come all the way over here to your storage facility. Then you're going to click on your storage facility. You're going to go to your basic industry to advanced industry. You're going to repeat the process over here. Extractor to storage, storage to basic, basic to advanced. Now you're going to take the advanced and you're going to put it to the last storage facility. That is your links. That's what you need. That's how much power grid it took. Now if you look, you can see that we are over halfway full on our power grid. So that does not leave us much power grid in order to extract materials. When you want to go set up extracting materials, you need to click that. Click install extraction program. Go over here to selected resource, select noble metals, go to duration. I do 1 day. Gives me a little more maintenance time, but if you do more, you lose your process. You lose your minerals. It gives a bigger fall off the more you do. Okay, so that's where our white first shows up. So that's where we're going to want our extractor heads. Now I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them for now. Actually, we're going to do 6, 7, 8. Now, if you're just starting off, you're not going to have this much power grid. You can't do 8. You're probably going to start off with probably 4 and 4 on each extractor. So you're going to move these to where they're not interfering with each other in the white spot. If you get them too close, if you look here, get it too close, you see how there's a negative red percentage that gets put on there, up to 50% almost, I think. That is going to lower what you get from that extractor head. Make sure they're not touching. There's no red once you get done. Okay, those are all placed. So per hour we're going to get 9,968 noble metals from the ground. The total we're going to get in a day is 239,230. So you hit start extraction, boom, it starts the extraction process. So you can see here it says extracting noble metals not routed. I'm going to go here to products, it says noble metals here, create route, click on the storage facility that's right above it, create, there. Now once it extracts, it's going to head into the storage facility and be stored. Now once you do that, you're going to go to this storage facility, pause. You're going to go to this basic industry, click on schematics, precious metals, which is what you need, and you're going to hit install. Now it's going to prompt you commodity to route, 20 precious metals. That's your end product for this factory. You're going to want to put that to your advanced industry. Unfortunately, I haven't set up the advanced industry. So we're going to go here. We're going to click mechanical parts, install. Now, this is your final end product, mechanical parts. You get 5 of them an hour. I know, it's not a lot. You're going to route those to this storage facility. That's your endpoint. Create route. Now, when this finishes making the mechanical parts, it'll move here. If you look here, it says input routes missing. Okay, there's no products coming in. Go back to this factory, input routes missing, cool. Go to products, not routed, create route, boom, create it. So now when it finishes making the precious metals, they're going to move straight to here until it fills up the precious metals, 40 of them. Now if you look at this factory, it takes 30 minutes to make 20. So in an hour, you're going to make 40, which gives you a perfect cycle. This will make 40, this will make 5 at the same time, and it'll just keep going in that cycle. As long as there's materials in here to take, it will go. Go here to routes. Incoming route is noble metals, 6,000. You're going to hit create route. You're going to click on your basic industry. Boom. Now your cycle is completed to make noble metals. So it's going to go from here to here. Noble metals here. Precious metals here. Okay. Now we need to set up the other side of that. So you go here. I'm going to take this off. You go here to your other extractor control unit, program not active. Okay, first we're going to go to your basic industry facility. You're going to hit reactive metals. That's the last part you need, is reactive metals. Install. You're going to click your advanced industry, create route. Boom. That's created. Now this one has no input route. Okay. So then you're going to go your extractor control unit. Hit here, hit under selected resource, you're going to go base metals. Program duration is going to be 1 day. You can do more than that, but it's a little, like I said, you lose a lot of materials, which I'll show you in a little bit. So I'm going to go here until that white pops up. That's a lot of white. Okay. I'm going to install as many extractor heads as I can until my power grid maxes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Okay. Then I'm going to move these into the white area. So it goes from getting 48 with this extractor head to getting 80. Over here it gets 79, so not as much. So we're going to go over here, 81, 81, 80, 80, and finally 79. Nope, okay, let's go over here. Oh, 79.8. Well, close enough, I guess. You're gonna go down here. Total you're gonna get per hour is 13,373. Total you're gonna get in a day is 320,000. Now take in mind, your basic industry only needs 3,000 of the item to function. So you're gonna be getting a lot more base metals than you will noble metals. Could cause problems, could be fine, depends on how you do it. You're going to hit start extraction. Now, gee whiz notice, you can stop this extraction. You can go over here to your one here, because this is going to get 320. If you take one off, it's going to get 265. Okay, so this one is getting 248. Add another extractor head on this one, hit stop extraction, add an extractor head. Move it over to your area where it's more dense. This one's going to get 271. So now it's pretty much even between noble metals and base metals how much you're going to get in a day. This one is a bit more, which you need because it's a little less prevalent material on this planet. Click start extraction. Go back to your other barren control. Hit base metals. Hit start extraction. Then you're going to go over here. You're going to hit submit. These will start extracting the materials. You can see the counter climbing down. Now we need to route the base metals. Create route over here to this storage facility. Create. Now that's where they're going. 6,000 every cycle is going to go into, or 6,000 every 30 minutes, I think, I don't know, is going to go into the storage facility. It already has 583,000. That's how much it gives bonus than noble metals, the way I had it set up. Okay, so you're going to click this base metal, you're going to create root, you're going to click your basic industry, boom, created. There you go, your cycle is complete. Once this pulls out the 4,000 units of noble metals, it'll pull to this basic facility, it will start making your precious metals. Then it will send the precious metals here. Same thing with the base metals and the reactive metals, and it'll send the reactive metals here. Unfortunately, this one's already started, boom, as you can see, because it already has the materials. So you may lose a little bit there, but you're getting enough of these that it doesn't really matter. So, that in a nutshell is how you do it. Now, once you have end product, so you have 885, to move this to your launch pad, which is where you're going to launch it into space. It says no contents present. You're going to click on your storage facility, expedited transfer, select transfer destination. You're going to go to your launch pad. Click on this, drag it over into the middle, hit execute transfer. Now, all those mechanical parts are ready to be launched into space. You go over here to launch. Well, I'm unable to establish a communications relay link because I'm not in the system as the planet. Anyways, that is basically how you set up mechanical parts. God, I'm probably going to have to remake this. Thank you for listening.